Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. This is Talkin' Tens with Nebraska Cornhusker gymnasts Michaela Curtis and Kinsey Roby on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Talking Tens on 93.7 FM The Ticket. I am your host, Kinsey Roby, and I'm also here with my co-host, Michaela Curtis, and two very special guests, our teammates, Clara Colombo and Martina Coman. So,
hi.
Welcome, you guys. Before we get going, just a reminder, you can watch the video on YouTube, Facebook Live, or Twitch. And as one more reminder, you can text the hotline at 402-464-5685. So, welcome, Clara and Martina.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. Just to get things going, why don't you guys introduce yourselves, where you're from? Maybe
we'll
year,
just start with that.
Yeah, year and what you're majoring in.
Okay. So I'm Clara. I'm a junior. I'm from Italy, specifically from Milan. And my major is biochemistry and pre-med.
Hi, everybody. I'm Martina. I'm from Italy also, from a north city called Vicenza. I am a sophomore, and my major is business administration.
We're so happy to have them. If I'm being 1,000% honest, like I have never, obviously, like being from here, never really met other people from like out of the state or out of the country, I suppose. So when I first got to college, and Martina obviously was first. She's a little bundle of joy over here. And then Marty came, and it was fun. Don't get red over there.
Sorry.
So jumping into things a little bit, Clara, I want to start with you because you were the first Italian NCAA gymnast, correct?
Yes.
So take us through that process a little bit. Like, when did you decide that you wanted to do college gymnastics?
Okay, so in Italy, after you finish high school, there's of course college, but we don't have college sports. Like it's not a thing at all.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, like I wanted to keep going with gymnastics, and I was trying to find like the perfect like combination of like school and sport that could like bring me wherever I wanted to go, and whatever I wanted to do. And then I got in touch with one of my friends, I guess. I mean, I don't really talk to her, but like a person that I know that came here in the United States. She plays tennis, and I was just talking to her like randomly, and she was like, "You should try do this. Like, I think you could do it." So I got in touch with an agency that basically like their job it's like put in touch athletes and coaches of like colleges and universities. And that's what happened. So basically I got in touch with Heather, our head coach, and she came to visit me in Italy, and I got recruited basically. And then it was like around May, and in August I was here in Nebraska. So yeah.
Oh my gosh. See, I didn't know that was like a thing, going through an agency to do the whole recruiting process.
And I thought it was hard getting recruited here.
Yeah. The thing is that like I'm the first Italian gymnast, and like in other sports there are people that do the same thing we're doing, but like it's not a lot of people, and like we don't have the information about like how does the recruiting process work. Like we don't know anything about it. We don't even know how like college sports work, because it's something that like we don't grew up like with. And I just there are like a couple of agencies that like just make sure that like we do every step that is needed to like sign all the papers and like take the test, like the SAT and like the other tests that we had to take for foreign people. So it was really helpful.
Wow, that is very interesting. So going a little bit further, how did your family react when you told them that like this is what you wanted to do and that you were looking into going to college here?
I remember telling my mom like, "Hey, I could do this," and she looked at me and she was like, "Do you really want to do it? Like, do you really want to like move on the other side of the planet and just like do gymnastics in school?" And I was like, "Yeah, why not?" And I guess I was really lucky because growing up, my parents always like made me do whatever I wanted with my sport, which is actually pretty cool because I feel like some parents maybe don't understand like what can be required for like do a sport like at on high level. And yeah, they just like helped me through it. And yeah.
Very good.
So I actually have a question, and I don't know if this kind of like applies to you too, Martina, but since coming here and doing college gymnastics, has girls in Italy reached out to you, or like have you heard anything about them, potentially like wanting to follow in your footsteps and do college gymnastics here in the United States?
I actually received like a bunch of questions about it. Whenever like me and Marty do like live videos on Instagram, the amount of people that just ask us like, how do you get in touch with this like agency, or like how does college work? Like it's like a lot of people, and I feel like our job is just like let people know that there is this opportunity as well, and it's like a great opportunity.
Yeah.
Looking back at
I'm
me.
good, yeah.
That's so cool. I just want to say I give you both so much credit just for having the courage to move halfway across the world and come to Nebraska of all places, which again, like so much courage. Turning to you, Marty. So did you, we kind of already know, Michaela and I know the answers to these questions, but were you and Clara friends with each other before coming here? Like, did you guys compete against each other, or how did that work?
Yeah, like what's your side of your story?
So
Yeah.
me and Clara met for the first time at like a summer camp, I guess. We were like
9 and 10.
9 and 10.
Yeah.
I think that's the first time we talked to each other. But then, other than that, we have always been competing against each other. But we never had such like a friendship, or we never really had like we were not friends. She was like a little bit of a VIP for me, an idol. She competed for the national team, and I have never been like nobody for the Italian gymnastics. So I don't know. I never talk to her, never. Maybe say congratulations sometimes. I don't
Yeah.
know. My process was pretty much similar. I think I started it before Clara. Like I knew about what she did, but of course what she did after, like it helped me a lot. I remember watching her live stories on Instagram. She was like, yeah, it's minus 30 degrees Celsius here in Nebraska. And I was like, where did she go? Why? So I probably was the one asking like questions about how does this work. But then for me, it was my mom pushed me more than I did. Like I really didn't believe it, just because I saw that for Clara was a hard process, and she was like, maybe the level of gymnastics was not like that different between us, but at the same time she had like, she was known because she competed for Italian team, I guess. So for me it was a little bit more like, yeah, I can try, but I didn't actually like believe I was gonna make it. So my mom was the one that kept pushing me and believing in this thing. So yeah.
All right. Well, another, I guess, little segment here. So you were injured last season. Kind of take us through that injury and how you stayed positive to getting back this season.
Okay, first of all, I got injured twice last season. The first time was
Here we
like
go.
a week before season. It was very stupid injury. I broke a toe of my foot. It literally broke in two, so it was hard.
How'd you do that, Marty?
Well, that's another story. I just randomly like not on purpose kicked the bar, so
Metal
it just,
pole.
yeah,
Yeah.
it just broke in two parts, and they gave me 6 weeks on a boot. So that was a little bit, I don't know, I was so ready, and seeing everybody competing, I was, you can ask Clara, I wish like I wish tomorrow I could do floor. I wish I could just, I don't know, be part of this, even if the whole team maybe feel part of it. So as soon as I could like run, I remember I did vault like the first day, and I competed that week. So
Mhm.
I did vault, I think 5 times, and the third time I was competing floor, it happened. At my first like home meet competing floor, after my first pass, I tore my Achilles. Um, it was less traumatic that I thought it was gonna be, just because I think because of the adrenaline, I didn't feel the pain that much. At the beginning, I was super confused. I didn't know if I should have just moved on with the music. I was pretty confused. It never happened to me before.
When you did this in the middle of your floor routine, she like was pointing at the ground, and I kid you not, I thought she lost her toe. Like I thought her toe fell off of her foot.
I thought she
Well,
broke the floor.
Yeah, because she was
Yeah.
like pointing, and I was like, "Where's her toe at?" Because like she had hurt her toe, and then all of a sudden we all kind of realized what happened, and we were like, "Oh."
Yeah.
Yeah, so the toe was still, I think, like it was still hurting, and I thought too, like that was the reason. But why I stopped was because I thought the floor broke, and I heard like a super loud sound. I don't know, but I landed on my feet, so I never even like thought it was my foot and my leg and not the floor. So I stopped, and then I got surgery the same week, I think 4 days after. And then from there, it took me, they gave me like 6 to 9 months because it was completely torn. So they were like, you're not going to be back before 6 to 9 months doing gymnastics. And it was so bad. Like, I think the comeback, not just to be a gymnast, but just to be a normal person and being able to walk, it's so long and frustrating. It was pretty bad. uh but as soon as I was able to do something, I always like kept pushing.
You stayed positive throughout the whole thing. I mean, she would come into the gym every single day and keep herself busy and motivated. No matter how limited she was always showing up every single day.
Well, and that's like one thing too. It's like it's I don't want to say the word inspiring. I don't like that word in this case. I think that it's kind of eye-opening in the sense of it just shows you how motivated one person can be and how it motivates the people around you. Because I think that like right after that happened, everybody was okay, we're going to do it for Marty because we have nothing else to do it for. I mean, not that we don't have anything else to do it for, but that was like the one meaningful thing that we had. And I think just like losing that light that everybody like kind of gravitates towards was kind of hard. But to be here at this first meet and having Marty do vault and floor is like an amazing thing. I don't know. I can't really see you, Roby, but I think it's like, isn't it kind of crazy? Just, I mean, you've been through not the same thing, but you've been through obstacles, pretty similar. And for this, and you being a senior, to just see this in my eyes, it's just, it makes me kind of want to cry.
I know. Okay, watching your floor routine this past weekend, I think everyone had like
Yeah.
tears in their eyes after you had saluted and like your celebration and everything. So, I mean, how did that feel? Getting out first meet of the season, being able to do vault and floor again.
and being a dependent number, like, and it's not just like you being thrown in because we know you can do it. Like, how does it feel knowing that one, you're able, and two, like, we know that
you can like go out there
we
and
can
hit it.
like invest in you and you help us.
I think the fact that I knew I had no choice, like there were not that many options, I just did it because I knew I had to and because I wanted to. And I know like Robert, our coach, was like believing that it was possible. I remember the day at the beginning I was avoiding to do the pass that I got injured with. I was not doing the tuck full in just because I knew it was gonna be dangerous again. And but the new option, the other floor was not like, I didn't feel in mine. And one day I remember I looked at my coach and I was like, Robert, why don't we try it like at this point? So it worked out. I Before the meet I felt pretty ready. I was super emotional, of course, but I don't know, I felt everybody was there with me. And it was more of a symbol. Like I knew when I was gonna be done, it was gonna be the first step back since the day I got injured. So I don't know, I felt super good.
I think the cool thing about that is that normally, people go through mental blocks and stuff like that. So Martina being able to step up and be like, I'm still going to do this despite what I had went through shows a lot and like proves a lot too. Cause I think that that's what's so hard about like injuries and stuff like that is like even like being kind of like a bystander looking at it, just seeing like how much emotionally like you went through to just be able to do that after you went through that. It's amazing.
Yeah, I feel like the last step is gonna be this weekend doing it again.
Yeah.
Yes,
in our
in
home floor.
Devani.
Yeah, because it's gonna be my first time. I mean, the first time ever that I'm gonna complete a floor team. So, we hope.
No, you got it. You got it.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm glad I didn't have that many problems of like being scared. Just because I'm like I have nothing to lose. Like if it happens again, it's the only thing that could happen. If it happens again, I cannot do a lot about it. Like, why just holding back and not like I have only two legs, In case it happens again, and that's gonna be it. So, I just think about that.
Very true. Well, as a reminder, we're here with Clara Colombo and Martina Coman, our Italian teammates. And if you have any questions for them, you can text the hotline at 402-464-5685. So, getting back into things, how are we all feeling about our first meet of the season?
Dub, we won.
I'm feeling pretty excited, to be honest. Like, I can't wait to get back and like prove ourselves that we can do like even better.
Well, and it's like such I want to say a good feeling. Like I know we've kind of spoke about it a little bit, but to me, okay, I've had more seasons than these two you and I have. So we already know how this is, but I feel like this is probably one of the most exciting seasons that we've had, and we were only one meet in.
Mhm.
But to just like who we surround ourselves with, it's just so fun. Like the team that we have around us and the coaching staff that we have around us is like, it's so nice. I think like
the team environment and the atmosphere, like it just felt different out on the floor, especially comparing last year to this year.
Yeah.
Like completely different. I think that everyone was really out there just having fun with it.
I was
and
gonna say,
it shows.
I feel like last year compared to like right where we're at right now felt a little hectic, if I could use that word, hectic.
Mhm.
In the sense that I feel like we were trying to fit pieces like anywhere we could and try to fill in the spot here, and it was going to be different the next week than it was the last week. And I think this year, as like right now, we're just kind of smooth sailing, and I think it's nice. Like I went into the meet, not nervous. I mean, I was internally freaking out a little bit, but like
just
but-
for yourself, like not for the entire team.
not for
Maybe
the
just
entire
like
team.
for your routine.
Yeah. And so I'm like standing there on vault and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm going to do this. I'm going to like kind of just like going a little crazy. But then I have my team back me up. And I think that's probably the best thing, because you have like 8 different people that'll come up to you at different times. And what they say, like each different person calms you down just a little bit more. And then you're kind of on the sideline just making jokes or doing whatever. And it's honestly the best feeling is to just feel calm, and rather than, oh my gosh, here we go again. Like, I don't know what to expect. But somebody made the comment the other day at practice. We kind of competed how we've been practicing.
Yeah.
And I think that like that's a comfort thing, because we can only go up from where we were at. And I think if we're able to translate what we do in the gym to a different arena, a different state, a different setting, then we can translate that anywhere. And I think it's nice because, like I just said, we kind of just go up. So now that we have one under our belts, we know what to expect. The freshmen know what to expect.
I agree with that. I think that I know for myself, I sat here, when was it, last week, saying that I wasn't nervous, and then I got to the meet and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm really nervous. But I think that that's just like the first meet of the season. That's normal. And I don't know, I'm looking forward to this weekend too, like to get back out there. I think that we made some mistakes that we wouldn't normally make. So as the season goes on, I think those will work themselves out. And, especially getting back in the gym after the first meet, I think that's the most exciting, to train again and have clear things that you need to work on.
Well, and I think that's like an important thing to touch on, especially with like, I'm assuming there's plenty of parents listening for kid or like whose kids might want to go into a sport, whether it's gymnastics or not. But, being scared doesn't go away.
Yeah.
I think we live with it all the time. I mean, I'll be 23 here soon, and I still get nervous. My hands get sweaty, and I can feel it in my feet and stuff like that. But it's like, it's one of those things that if you're able to kind of be confident in your kid, or who you're coaching, or whoever's sitting next to you left and right, to be like, hey, it's okay. Like, it doesn't just go away, but like, it's part of being human. I think that's like something that's important to seeing. Like, you watch us on TV, just know like we do feel what your kids feel.
So this was our first meet back having fans in the arena. And okay, I can't remember, Clara, your freshman year, did we had fans at the start of the season?
Yeah.
Until COVID shut us down. But then Marty, you haven't had a season with any fans really, right?
Yeah,
It's been weird.
Yeah, it's not weird for me just because it was like normal last year. But when Clara was telling me about the band, like, and people clapping to us, like running on ball, I was like, there is no way it actually happened.
Was there a band there?
No.
Oh, okay.
But like I remember one time in one of our home meets during my freshman year, there was the band.
Yeah, I know we had a band. I just didn't know because in our little
student section.
No, like where we were at this weekend, where we put our bags.
Oh, yeah, there was
drums. I just didn't know if I was so zoned out that I didn't hear anything going on.
No. It was memories from freshman year.
Yeah.
Wait, are there gonna be more people usually than they were this weekend, or that's the normal?
I think that was a good crowd.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't really know because we've been doing like a lot of like spreading the information.
I mean, I'm hoping we can fill a lot of seats.
So.
I wonder.
Yeah.
Do you know if they're gonna have the seats down like they used to by vault? Probably not.
I don't know. It kind of depends on the meet.
Devaney's kind of changed.
They're gonna be setting it all up.
Yeah.
But.
So, since we're on the topic, if you guys haven't and you would really like to come, you can go to, hold on, I have it right here, huskers.com/tickets, and you can purchase tickets for the meets. You can buy single tickets or you can buy season tickets, whichever one you feel. I think it would be so fun, especially because you're hearing our voices. So to kind of see us in action, it would be cool to see you guys there.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it does make a difference. I think we all can agree. Like when you're competing and you hear the fans, especially, floor when they get
told there is no bleacher seating.
Great. When you get into like the floor teams though, and you can hear the crowd clapping along, like that's one of the
so
best
nice.
things.
Like it's beyond crazy the difference it can make, because it's like it makes me want to kind of get into it a little more, like especially on floor or like beam. I don't know. There is a difference, and I think that like it's a good pressure.
Yeah.
Like it makes me kind of want to not do better, because like I'm obviously trying to do the best that I can do, but I just know that like, oh, this little girl sitting up there in the corner to the right or whatever, like she wants to be in the position we're in now. And I think like that's such an important feeling, because I'm like, oh, I want to be able to show her the fun that we're having here, and she'll want to come here.
Feel like we're in a show.
Yeah.
And we're just like exhibiting. I don't know, just like to see it like that. And I'm the actor, and that's the public, and they just have to enjoy it.
It is a show.
Yeah,
It's a fun show.
Last year I was focusing more on like how nervous I was, how excited I was, but like seeing people there for you to watch what you're doing like helps so much.
Well, yeah.
And you're not doing it for them, but at the same time, I don't know, it feels good. Like it feels you're someone and people are there for you. So
come to our meets.
yeah.
All right. So with that, we're going to go on a short break, but we'll be back soon.
Check out and watch all of the Ticket weeknight shows live on the Sartor Heyman Jewelers video stream on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. This is Talkin' Tens on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Gray Diesel and Equipment Services is hiring and seeking motivated applicants. Gray offers a second-to-none benefit package that includes health, dental, vision, 401k, paid vacation, and paid holidays. They offer great pay and tuition reimbursement or a tool purchase program for qualified candidates. It's a fun, friendly team with lots of variety and work assignments, so there's something for everybody. View and apply for their job openings today at grayusa.com or visit them in person just off I-80 and North 56th Street. Come be a part part of the Gray difference. Casey's General Store is giving you the chance at winning 2 free tickets to a Nebraska home basketball game this season. Stop by any Casey's location in Lincoln throughout basketball season, enter your name into the registration box, and you'll have a chance to win 2 tickets to an upcoming Nebraska basketball game. Every drawing will occur at least 24 hours before the game that has its selected winner. So make sure to get to any Casey's in Lincoln today for your chance at 2 free tickets for Nebraska men's basketball games.
There's not many things worse than having plumbing issues at your home or business, but it's even worse if the problem isn't fixed correctly. Select Plumbing gets it right the first time, and they specialize in several things: general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, sewer and water underground repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate at 402-560-6197. That's Select Plumbing at 402-560-6197.
Listening to this Allstate commercial about savings might be the hardest thing about getting those savings. Save for simply becoming an Allstate customer. Save more for adding DriveWise. And save even more for driving safely. Visit allstate.com or contact your local agent for a quote today. Allstate. Minimum effort, maximum reward.
Not available in every state. New customer savings based on early signing discount. DriveWise is an optional feature. Savings vary based on how you buy. Subject to terms and conditions. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
At Mountain Dew, we support the best and baddest disaster relief group in America, Team Rubicon. To show our support of Team Rubicon, Mountain Dew put in $1 million. And now you can help Team Rubicon too. Look for specially marked Team Rubicon bottles of Mountain Dew, Diet Mountain Dew, and Mountain Dew Zero Sugar. Enter for a chance to win weekly prizes at MountainDewTR.com and donate to Team Rubicon. You'll earn exclusive rewards when you do. No purchase necessary. U.S. residents 18 and older. Subject to rules at MountainDewTR.com. Ends 10/3/2020.
My name is Rebecca. I struggled with depression for years. I also smoked. That was my world. Finally, I realized that smoking wasn't helping me. It was making my life worse. So I took control and I quit. Now I'm able to run again and take walks with my grandkids. My tip is there's another world out there, and it's a beautiful place to be.
Call the Nebraska Tobacco Quit Line, 1-800-QUIT-NOW, 1-800-784-8669. Paid for by Tobacco Free Nebraska. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Prescription opioids can be addictive and dangerous.
Opioid pain medication took everything that I had. Nothing mattered more than getting my fix. Knowing that it could have been prevented makes it worse. It just takes one.
Prescription opioids. It only takes a little to lose a lot. Developed by CDC.
Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Health and Human Services and aired in cooperation with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
A lot of work goes into making Nebraska, Nebraska. Keeping it green. Helping it thrive. Making it fun. Everything that goes into caring for our outdoors, from waters to wildlife, plays a big role in making Nebraska home. Learn how we help conserve our state's natural resources at outdoornebraska.org.
Paid for by Nebraska Game and Parks. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Hi, this is Kurt, your shop manager at A1 Automotive here in downtown Lincoln. My promise to you is this: you won't find another automotive repair facility that genuinely cares about you and your vehicle. Our service is outstanding and our customer service is better. Please give me a call for all your automotive repair questions and needs. Call me at 402-477-4660. We were built on small town values, and that shows in how we treat others. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
Back to Talkin' Tens with Michaela Curtis and Kinsey Roby on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Questo vado io. Vai. Buongiorno a tutti ragazzi e ragazze, siamo qui parlando di 10 e vi presento la mia amica Martina.
Ciao a tutti ragazzi, siamo qui con Michaela e Kinsey Roby, le nostre compagne di squadra alla University of Nebraska.
I have zero clue what they just said.
All I know is the names and University of Nebraska.
We told them to introduce us in Italian, so I hope somebody out there understood what they said, because I didn't.
Probably not, but oh well.
Okay, so I know we did get a question about how you guys feel about like being so far from home and like how like it's does it affect you? Like, I mean, yeah, it affects you and you miss your family, but like, how do you deal with it?
Okay. Do you want to go first?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
So for last year, I think I never felt like I was missing home that bad. I knew I was gonna be back in May. We don't go home.
Yeah, how long of a flight is that?
Well, the flight is like the whole trip is around 24 hours. So
Yeah.
yeah, but so we didn't go back till like May, and we stayed 2 months. So that was pretty much enough. But remember the day we left to come here this year, I was like, oh, it's happening again. Oh,
Yeah.
and this year, I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little bit more. I
Homesick.
don't know why. Yeah.
I would agree. I feel like this year is like the first time that I'm actually feeling a little homesick. I don't know why. I am not that homesick. I was pretty used like being away from home, like growing up. Because of gymnastics, I had to like move when I was like 15 to just like being able to practice. So I guess that kind of helped me. But yeah, it's just like something that you can like we can do anything about it. Honestly, it's just like sometimes you miss home and that's it, and like you know that you can still call your mom whenever it's not midnight over there. So before 5 p.m.
Yeah.
But besides that, I feel like just having us like me and Martina, it helps a lot because sometimes like I'm not saying American people are not like good, but like sometimes you need that thing that like feels like home, and maybe the language can be it.
Yeah.
Or just like relating to someone that knows what you're talking about. So I feel like having each other is like a really good thing.
I agree. Also, our parents are coming
Oh,
here
yeah.
soon for
I'm
the
so
first
excited.
time.
I'm excited because I get to meet them.
I'm excited because none of them speak English, so it's gonna be super funny, and I hope you guys are gonna be able to meet them. It's gonna be senior night, so
Oh
yeah.
So
I'm excited.
how do your parents like? Do they stay up and watch meets? Are they able to watch meets? Do they like have to wait to watch meets? Like, how does that work?
So we're not supposed to say this because it's a little bit it's
Illegal.
not super illegal because of course like American channel are not supposed to be seen in Italy, but somehow if you change the VPN, you call it,
I think
they
so.
stay up all night and watch our meets.
Yeah.
So what
yeah.
time? So if it's say it's a 6:30 for
1:30
example.
a.m.
Yep.
Oh,
and it's once a week if you think about it. So.
But it's usually on Saturdays.
Sometimes
so that
it's a
kinda
Monday,
helps.
so yeah, it's all right.
Okay, so it's not too bad.
No.
How many
it's okay.
hours
7.
ahead? Right?
Yeah,
7
Okay.
hours. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess 1:30 is not horrible, but I
No,
guess
it
if
could be
you're like,
worse.
my mom goes to bed at like 7:30, so she'll be like,
Yeah.
all right, good night. I'm like,
I mean, they probably just like get up to see like our routines and
Yeah.
just go to sleep.
No, I think they
stay up.
see the whole thing.
I don't
yeah.
know, because my dad, he's a coach, like a gymnastic coach. He was a gymnast when he was young, so I feel like he actually like likes and enjoy like watching the meet. I don't know about my mom, but
my mom.
I don't know.
My parents never skipped one of my meets in Italy, so yeah, I feel it's gonna be the first time having like it didn't matter what it was, they will come. So
And I think you said your parents have been to New York, right?
Mm-hmm.
And your parents have never been here.
uh-uh.
So how do you think they're gonna like Nebraska?
So the point is that at the beginning it was supposed to be a surprise, but I'm glad it's not because they were not gonna make it for sure.
Oh yeah,
They were
because
gonna get
it would
lost
have been
somewhere.
like really weird if they would just show up. Because I mean, we have like we have school during that week. We come back from like Michigan.
I think Michigan's here, right?
Oh
Yeah.
Are we here?
Yeah,
The week
I don't,
before that?
No, I don't know where we are, but it's not gonna be here. So
But okay, so we travel the day they get here, and imagine if they would just like show up at our
in my
apartment.
room.
Us
Hey,
coming back at
guys.
4 a.m. after the bus, and we're just
Yeah.
like, what?
Am I seeing things?
Am I dreaming? Yeah, that would be
So
traumatizing.
I think it was good. That
We're
they
gonna be
told
able to
us.
do some
Yeah.
stuff.
Also, I think that it gives you something to look forward to.
Oh yeah, true.
Like,
Definitely.
I mean, yeah, surprises are nice, but then it's kind of like, oh, I'm excited because
Mhm.
you know 1 week closer.
I mean, it's still like kind of like a gift or surprise. Like I see like
Yeah.
that. So
Yeah.
How long are they staying?
I think a
week.
week.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's good.
they're watching the guys meet the day after too.
Speaking
so.
of the guys, you guys have
cool.
boyfriends on the team.
Ooh.
So does I was gonna ask does having so Martina and Clara both have boyfriends on the guys gymnastics team, but does having them help not keep you sane, but kind of make you feel missing home and stuff like that, makes it a little easier, especially because I'm gonna say this, quote unquote, they speak your language, they speak the gymnastics language, so if you're having problems, if they're having problems, they can relate to you guys. So how is that? Is that
definitely.
nice?
I feel that helps a lot.
Mhm.
After, I don't know, a day of practice, they understand if you're tired, why you're tired, if you're hurting, why you're hurting, if you're
Yeah.
excited for me, why. And I think that's very helpful for sure.
Yeah, definitely. It's just like having someone else that lives the same life you're living and understand what your needs are, and yeah, just someone that it's there for you, I guess.
I expect wedding invitations.
Oh, you
Both.
will.
You will.
Okay, looking forward a little bit, do you guys plan on staying in the US after college? I mean, I know that's a little bit of ways away. Or do you want to go back to Italy?
Okay, I'll go first. So I'm a biochemistry major and pre-med. I'm
Smarty over here.
I'm not sure I want to go to med school, but if I don't, I'm probably gonna do PhDs or masters here.
Mhm.
So I don't think it's worth it. Go back to Italy and try to convert what I did here to the Italian college system, because it just works differently, and I don't think it's worth it. So depending on how that goes, and here in the United States, the cool thing is that there are so many job and working opportunities that unfortunately in Italy we don't have.
Mhm.
So I feel like it would be much easier to find a job right after college here, and then depending on, I don't know, so I have a boyfriend now. Depending on how that goes, we'll see. But I honestly wouldn't mind live here. Probably not in Nebraska, respectfully, but maybe somewhere else. But I wouldn't mind it.
Okay.
I don't like this question. I don't have a really clear idea
That's
of what is
alright.
gonna be after college. I think
She's
I
just
agree.
living in the moment.
Yeah,
Yes.
I agree I agree with Clara said, but I agree that there are a lot of opportunities. I just feel like this is a home for me somewhere else, I guess. I don't know. I don't feel the culture, the same people. I don't know. But if something is gonna keep me here, I'm gonna stay here with no problem. So yeah.
Got it. All right. So one other question that I had is, what is your favorite thing about the US, and then least favorite thing?
Is it just about
Just anything in
unit?
general.
Least
cooking,
favorite
probably.
thing, I would say, when American people try to make Italian food, and people
I
just
agree.
telling me that that's Italian, and I'm like,
So I know
no.
to not give my stuffed shells to Clara. For
I
her
mean,
to
if
try.
you make them,
Yeah, if it's
I'm like, yeah.
Michaela.
If it's Michaela, it's okay.
They enjoy my baking.
Oh yeah,
We
the
do.
brownies.
I make a lot of stuff.
So that's probably one thing. What I think I don't like about it is I have no idea. I can't really think of one thing that I don't like. It's maybe just different from what I'm used to.
Yeah.
What I like, definitely college sports, because it's something just so cool, and I don't know, the business that's behind it. We get gear, and that's so insane for us. And just how many people are involved in it, all the fans, and just not gymnastics, but the first time I stepped into the Memorial Stadium and I saw the amount of people there was there,
Insane.
Yeah.
with their shoes up here, and they were just and I was like, what? It's just insanely cool. So for that one.
I can only think about small things. I'll stay with our college. I love campus in summer and
yeah.
spring especially, and I have a passion for squirrels. We don't have those in Italy. They're not walking
Common.
around. They're
Yeah.
not so common. So I think, and raccoons too, of course.
The amount of
Fox.
Snapchats we get from
I
her
love
like
that.
feeding squirrels too.
It's so funny.
It's great.
Yeah, I don't know. But something that I don't like, maybe, I don't know, sometimes people here are used to do things that I'm not used to seeing here, and it's just different, but
Yeah.
you see as a, a worse thing.
Yeah.
But it's, I don't know.
Yeah, it's not something that I feel like I get what she's saying. It's not something that we don't like. It's just something that we're not used to.
Yeah.
And it's just like out of our minds. Like, why do people do that? Or like,
Yeah. I don't have examples right now.
I have
no.
There is.
I know there is a
watching club.
squirrel. Yeah, I know.
Actually,
Clara. Oh no, I think Heather showed me that, but
I
I don't
did
think
too.
I'll join just because I can't say the word squirrel very good right now.
I'm sure people would like it though.
Yeah, you think
You'd
so?
probably be like the leader
just
of it.
stitch it.
I see a picture of Nebraska.
The club of scoiattoli.
Maybe we'll see if Heather can get a squirrel like with like the jewels
I
on
want-
our Leo.
Oh, yeah,
Instead of the corn.
I
Heather,
agree. I
Heather,
agree.
if you're listening, Martina would love you to just put a squirrel on there.
Or just a little nut, you know?
Oh yeah, but I
Like,
think like
the, do you call it nut?
We
Yeah.
should just get a couple
so.
to live in our gym, I guess,
Oh, yeah.
to make
Oh.
the atmosphere a little bit
can
more.
we have a black one? I think the black
I
ones are
like
cute.
them better than
or like a
brown one,
flying
but it's
squirrel.
okay.
You know.
That's not
I
the
like-
same thing, Kinsey Roby.
Yeah, but
Not the same
Kinsey-
thing.
Sean's over here. Okay.
Yeah, stay in the corner. You're not part of the squirrel club, clearly.
Ouch.
Have you seen a white one?
no,
I've seen a white one before.
where
Me too.
Nebraska?
Next time I'll be sure to pin it just
yeah,
for you.
please take a picture.
I'll be like pin so Marty can come back and see this albino
I'm
squirrel.
not gonna lie, my dream is literally to get one and take it home with me. So
Have you seen the ones like on Instagram where people will like
Yeah,
keep them and they'll
people
put dresses
send
or,
me TikToks from like the whole day just about squirrels. And I'm like, I'm not that obsessed, but I guess it's not that common to be like, I don't know, like squirrels that much.
It's gonna be like that one where like Simone has the goat on hers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a squirrel.
Squirrel.
Got a squirrel. We'll have
Yeah.
a squirrel on one side and a nut on the other. That's it. That'll be it.
Sounds cool. Yeah.
All right. Well, as a reminder, you're listening to Talking Tens, and we're gonna go on a break, but we'll be back shortly.
Check out and watch all of the Ticket weeknight shows live on the Sartor Heyman Jewelers video stream on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. This is Talkin' Tens on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Listening to this Allstate commercial about savings might be the hardest thing about getting those savings. Save for simply becoming an Allstate customer. Save more for adding DriveWise. And save even more for driving safely. Visit allstate.com or contact your local agent for a quote today. Allstate. Minimum effort, maximum reward.
Not available in every state. New customer savings based on early signing discount. Drive-bys is an optional feature. Savings vary based on how you buy. Subject to terms and conditions. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Northbrook, Illinois.
At Mountain Dew, we support the best and baddest disaster relief group in America, Team Rubicon. To show our support of Team Rubicon, Mountain Dew put in $1 million. And now you can help Team Rubicon too. Look for specially marked Team Rubicon bottles of Mountain Dew, Diet Mountain Dew, and Mountain Dew Zero Sugar. Enter for a chance to win weekly prizes at MountainDewTR.com and donate to Team Rubicon. You'll earn exclusive rewards when you do. No purchase necessary. U.S. residents 18 and older. Subject to rules at MountainDewTR.com. Ends 10/3/2020.
Great Diesel and Equipment Services is hiring and seeking motivated applicants. Gray offers a second-to-none benefit package that includes health, dental, vision, 401k, paid vacation, and paid holidays. They offer great pay and tuition reimbursement or a tool purchase program for qualified candidates. It's a fun, friendly team with lots of variety and work assignments, so there's something for everybody. View and apply for their job openings today at grayusa.com or visit them in person just off I-80 and North 56th Street. Come be a part of the Gray difference. Casey's General Store is giving you the chance at winning 2 free tickets to a Nebraska home basketball game this season. Stop by any Casey's location in Lincoln throughout basketball season. Enter your name into the registration box and you'll have a chance to win 2 tickets to an upcoming Nebraska basketball game. Every drawing will occur at least 24 hours before the game that has its selected winner. So make sure to get to any Casey's in Lincoln today for your chance at 2 free tickets for Nebraska men's basketball games.
A lot of work goes into making Nebraska, Nebraska. Keeping it green. Helping it thrive. Making it fun. Everything that goes into caring for our outdoors, from waters to wildlife, plays a big role in making Nebraska home. Learn how we help conserve our state's natural resources at outdoornebraska.org.
Paid for by Nebraska Game and Parks. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Hi, welcome to Big Chain Bar and Grill. Can I get you a drink? Which game were you hoping to see? Doesn't matter. I don't know what channel the game's on anyway. Are you ready to order? Okay, here's your check. Come back and see us again, okay?
What?
Hey, welcome back into Upside.
Slow down and enjoy the game at the Upside Bar and Lounge. Comfortable seating, plenty of screens, a great food and drink menu, and no one trying to shove you out the door. Come in, hang out, and take it all in at the Upside Bar and Lounge, open daily just east of 27th and Pine Lake.
Hi, this is Kurt, your shop manager at A1 Automotive here in downtown Lincoln. My promise to you is this: you won't find another automotive repair facility that genuinely cares about you and your vehicle. Our service is outstanding and our customer service is better. Please give me a call for all your automotive repair questions and needs. Call me at 402-477-4660. We were built on small town values, and that shows in how we treat others. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
My name is Rebecca. I struggled with depression for years. I also smoked. That was my world. Finally, I realized that smoking wasn't helping me. It was making my life worse. So I took control and I quit. Now I'm able to run again and take walks with my grandkids. My tip is there's another world out there, and it's a beautiful place to be.
Call the Nebraska Tobacco Quit Line, 1-800-QUIT-NOW, 1-800-784-8669. Paid for by Tobacco Free Nebraska. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket every Saturday morning now in our new time. We're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
Back to Talkin' Tens with Michaela Curtis and Kinsey Roby on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Talking Tens on 93.7 FM The Ticket. As a reminder, text all of your questions to 402-464-5685. And we are getting back into things. So, looking forward to this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Versus BYU on Saturday.
I'm excited. I don't know, like, I think last week, like, even when we were at the hotel, so for those of you listening, we were at Iowa State. I guess I kind of didn't know what to expect. I say this very loosely. I knew what to expect because I've been in this for a very long time. I guess part of me was like, I don't know what to expect because I've never been to the arena. Mm-hmm. So I was kind of like, oh, I'm not really feeling it. Like, I'm not feeling nervous. I'm not feeling like we have a meet. Like, I didn't really know what to feel because I was like, oh, I don't know if it's bad that I'm not feeling nervous like I normally do. And then we got to the meet and I was like, yep, still doesn't feel real. And then we started warming up and I was like, yep, it's just another practice. And I don't think it actually hit me until I don't even know if it was floor or beam at this point, which is the second half of the meet. Like, we've already done 2 events.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think like I'm excited because I'm not feeling those nerves because at this point, like, I'm kind of like, I'm just ready to have fun. Mm-hmm. I'm not nervous to compete. And I guess I look forward to it because like we have such a good team, like a close team. And like, it just makes me excited. Like, it makes me excited to go to practice to work on those things so that I know I'm like, I'm excited
like
to.
even more fun when we're out there. I know. And I feel like that is probably why we had so much fun last weekend. Like, and it was just like easy. Yeah. I don't know how to explain it. Like, it went through so like fast and like we didn't have like any issues besides like maybe some mistakes, but I feel like those mistakes were just like the nerves. So easy.
I think too, like, every single person had each other's back.
Oh yeah.
Whether you were competing or you were on the side. Like everyone had their own job to do, and just
Yeah, I think it was like the one thing that I like that I think our team does well is one, like we focused on ourselves. So when the other team was going, like we had our backs to them, which shows that we weren't paying attention to them. We were paying attention to us. And I think like that is a good thing. But I think also another thing was it kind of felt like we were able to stay in our zone by like yelling. I know me and Marty can be pretty loud, and I can always hear Chow or Clara. Sorry, we call her Chow.
Yeah.
I can always hear like specific voices, but I think that like some people don't realize that by being loud can be pretty powerful, and I think the other team can feel it.
Oh
And
yeah, for sure.
I don't know if that's what had happened. I don't know. We won by 0.075, so that's less than a tenth, which is a knee bend or a flex foot, like something, so that it's very minimal mistake. And I think that it was nice to see that we came in, ranked kind of low, but that's not us. I think that we've kind of had to dig out of the hole a little bit, especially last
still,
year.
Continuing to do so, but I think that we're all really bought into the process
and I
continue
think,
to do that.
I think it helps because everybody is quote on the same bus or in the same area, and I think everybody has the same goal. And it's like it's not like Michaela wants this, but Kinsey Roby wants that. And I think like that's what's like so helpful is the seniors and the fifth years want the same goals as the freshmen do, and everybody in between wants the same exact thing.
That's another thing. I think it was so fun getting to watch the freshmen go out there and compete. I love seeing that every single year.
Well, and I think too, like I love to watch the meets back like right after we're done, because I'm really big on liking to hear what the
commentators.
Yeah, I couldn't think of what they were called. I like to hear what they have to say, and I think probably one of the best feelings too watching back is seeing how the coaches react. We started on bars, and Brian is like throwing his arm, and he's like, you could tell he kind of gets into it. And then we go to Vol, and Robert's on Vol, and you did it good when he throws his arms up, and on floor, he just gets excited. And
I did this actually. He was like,
and then Heather, like you can always tell because she throws her arms up, and I think I get just as much joy from seeing, what we do, but knowing that they're happy and they're pleased. Kind of, it feels nice to know like, oh, I made them proud, because I feel like you guys would know this as well. They're our parents as much as like we have parents that we came from. There are parents that take care of us here, so I feel like it's one of those things that being able to make them proud and being able to kind of have those expectations that are being met is kind of a great feeling.
I think the hard like job about like being a coach is like you can't do anything. Like you can just tell someone to do this or to do that, to like squeeze your leg or like stuff like that, but you can actually like make that happen. And I feel like just seeing like all the hard work that we've been doing like actually happening like last weekend for them is just something that like pays off so well. And that's why like I'm really excited for next weekend, especially for the energy, because we're gonna have the public this time, and I'm so excited because we're pretty loud as a team, but with the public it's gonna be even more fun.
So please, you guys, if you really want to come, you can go on to huskers.com/tickets and buy tickets to our meet. You can get both men's or women's or both. You can get season tickets or you can get single tickets. And like I said, we would love to see you guys there, and we hope to see you guys there, and we hope that you guys can have fun with us and watch us do our thing.
Oh yeah.
Yes, Saturday at 6:30
against BYU.
And again, thank you guys for listening. This is Talking Tens on 93.7 FM The Ticket. I'm Kinsey. I was here with Michaela, Clara, and Martina. See you guys next week.
Bye.
My name is Rebecca. I struggled with